Your partner is begging another woman. Something about this situation is not as stable as it appears on the surface. There is a dynamic happening behind what you can clearly see, and it involves your partner placing their attention somewhere it should not be. It is not just casual interaction. It has crossed into something that carries emotional weight and intention. The way they are engaging with this other person is not balanced. There is a shift in their behavior that shows they are trying to gain something, whether it is attention, validation, or control over how that person responds to them. This is not the same way they show up when they feel secure. It is driven by something deeper. You may have noticed changes without fully connecting them. A difference in how they communicate with you. Moments where they seemed distracted, or a shift in their energy. What does not feel consistent? These are often the first signs that something is not aligned the way it should be. What makes this more serious is the level of effort they are putting into that other connection. It is not passive. There is a sense of them trying to hold into something or gain a response that is not coming easily. That kind of behavior does not come from a place of stability. At the same time, this is not something they are openly expressing. It is happening in a way that is meant to be visible to you. That is why it can feel confusing, because what you see directly does not fully matches what is actually taking place. There is also an internal conflict within them. The way they are acting in one space does not fully align with the role they hold in your life. That imbalance creates tension, even if they are trying to manage it quietly. You may find yourself questioning certain things, even if you do not have clear answers yet. That feeling is not something to dismiss. It often comes from noticing patterns that do not fully make sense when you look at them closely. This moment is not about reacting immediately or making decisions without clarity. It is about becoming aware of what is happening and allowing yourself to see the situation as it is, rather than only as it appears. What is important is how you choose to position yourself as this unfolds. Your awareness of the situation gives you the ability to respond with clarity instead of confusion. Not everything remains hidden indefinitely. And what is happening behind the surface will eventually become clearer in a way that allows you to understand it without uncertainty. Thanks for following up with this episode of Prophetic Diary with Alice. I will see you in our next episode.